Well, hello everyone. It's day 2 of my challenge to live directionally correct and transform myself in the coming year from my current situation. Um, it's it's a challenge. Old habits die hard. I've been 30 years in the business, doing business process improvement and finance, and I was an auditor for a long time. And being in that corporate world and connecting a lot of your self-worth to what you produce professionally and what you bring back to your family from an income perspective, it shapes your mind and your mindset, and also your daily rhythm and your daily ups and downs from a schedule or rhythm perspective. I guess I said rhythm. I remember a story. My grandfather, he owned his own gas station for a number of years, and he would go in at 6 a.m. and he would come back out at 6 at night, and those 12 hours he would sit and do his work, and that gas station was his life. And towards the end, the company that he worked for was looking to change the model from one where the gas stations, if you remember back in the 70s, they actually did repairs and sold tires and changed your tires, and it was, discount tire and Jiffy Lube, and even certain major automotive repair, all right where you got your gas. And so he was in that world for a long time, and then they were shifting to just the gas and retail, and eliminating a lot of the revenue streams and a lot of what he enjoyed working with customers. So in any event, I do remember I would have been 20, in my early 20s at the time, or late teens, when he was getting ready to retire. He had his health challenges when he was working, but when he retired, his whole body and his whole daily rhythm changed, and his body started to fail him pretty quickly. And I think that that's true for a lot of people that go from a very intense profession in a very predictable routine to one of retirement. And I thought of that for a lot of years, and I realized that part of my desire to shift is I want to mix up. I want to mix up what I do on a daily basis. I want to bring more of my own personal joy and my own happiness into what I do every day, and have my salary or my income or my revenue or whatever you want to call it coming from my daily tasks be an outcome but not be the sole purpose of. And so I think, as I was thinking earlier today, this is going to take a little bit more time than I thought, because I need to decouple myself from the salary mindset, and I need to reset my thinking and my mental model around what I need to live off of and how I need to provide for my family, and put myself in a position to, I guess, pre-retire in a sense. Put myself in a position where the move to retirement, if I ever retire, is far more gradual. Is one that is about becoming more healthy, more active, more social. I've read more and more about men being isolated in their jobs and then coming home and not having the time to establish relationships. I know I don't have nearly as many friends as I once had, and I'm almost minimally, if not nil, involvement in my community. For a variety of reasons, I'm less involved. Part of it is the kids are growing up, and my involvement used to be coaching and whatnot. So I think my thought for today is that I need to have some patience, but I also need to have some resilience. And last night I had a number of different phone calls that I participated in as part of getting my coaching certification. I think one of my decisions at this point is that I'm going to pursue some type of work as a coach, professional or personal coach for people, specializing in transitions, specializing in helping people who feel they need to make a change and can't, or are in the midst of a change that is very disruptive and are struggling with that change. I think I've had enough of those over the course of my life that I've worked through, but I also feel that working with people at becoming the best version of themselves is something that appeals to me, and then I also have a little bit of a natural knack for it. It's not been something I've been doing regularly in recent years as I've focused on my current job, but it's something that I definitely want to become proficient at, and have that certification, and actually start to learn how to build out my business. So that's my message for today. I promised that when I started this that I would stick with a 5 to 6 minute window, and so I'm going to sign off now and wish you all well, and see you tomorrow.